Hey, I just want to do a little encouragement and also just remind you um, about this thing that the Berean Christians did. Okay, and here in Acts chapter 17, verse 11, and verse 10 talks about Berea, and then verse 11. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word of all readiness of mind, and searched the scriptures daily whether these things were so. And when the Roman Catholic Church really had a stranglehold in Europe, um, you know, for a very long time, it was very difficult to even have scriptures around for the average person. And now, in many in many countries, not just in Europe, but many countries in the world, it's fairly easy to have access to the scriptures. And like during the Dark Ages, a lot of people fell for false teachings. Simply because they didn't have access to the scriptures. And now, even though a lot of people can easily, get a Bible in most cases, especially in Europe, in the Americans, and Australia, New Zealand, and even many countries in Africa, it's fairly easy to get a Bible. So don't waste the opportunity of being able to have a Bible and not read it, and not study it, and not when somebody teaches something, not trying to see what they said, if it's biblical. And the only way to know if something's biblical is to look at the Bible, see what the Bible says. So this is just a little encouragement. And even of the days of like the Protestant Reformation, for you to get a Bible in your own language, it was very, very expensive too. So even if you could read, back then a lot of people couldn't read, but even if you could read, just getting a Bible, they obviously printed less of them back then, but just the cost of printing it and stuff, it was way more expensive. And but like letters and stuff that people like Calvin wrote, those things were more accessible. And things that other people wrote, like letters and articles and stuff. unfortunately, in many cases, those letters and articles were more accessible to the average person than the Bible. Okay. And that's part of why people got so mixed up. But, anyways, please, please, please read the Bible, study it, okay, and read it some more. Anyways, take care.